So I just recorded this video, but it went for about 13 minutes and it probably took me 10 minutes to get to the one thing that I actually wanted to say, because that's how long I've been dancing around this. But I don't want to fight anymore. And my ego's need to control how people perceive me, control and plan in every aspect of my life. And the survival strategies that I used to do that, perfectionism, really avoidance, anxiety, fear, planning. I don't want them anymore. I don't want to fight. The ego has used these to just fight to survive for so long. I don't want to anymore. And so I have to give up this need for this image of control and stability, of control over the image that I want to protect to people. And so I was sitting in meditation yesterday and I just cried. This grief came over me and a voice said, just stop fighting. I was just ruminating on how to get what I thought I needed. The money, the clients, the leads, the followers, the everything. Like everything that I thought I needed, that I thought I didn't have. And I realized even the fighting is making me miserable, and it's still just never enough. And that's the ego's game. But as much as I've let go of so much of what the ego has done to control, there's still this one part that I'm not willing to accept it. And look, I'm still taking a few minutes to get here. And so I just stopped fighting and realized that I'm going to be me and I'm going to tell the truth. And that might mean that I'm not going to be this big successful business person, or I don't know what it's going to mean, but it's giving up that idea of knowing, of having to know what it means, but admitting that at my core, I am a spiritual being, that who I am and who I'm feeling called to be is a spiritual teacher. As much as I've spent the last 5 years just studying psychology and science and the mind and trying to prove what my soul knew all along, it's just led me back to God, to the universe, to who we are at our deep core as a spiritual being. And it just keeps leading me back here. And that's the only place that I really find the peace that I've been searching for my whole life. It's never come in earning money or being paid or getting validation or being told I'm good at something, or those have always just felt so empty. The only place that I felt true divine love and peace and freedom is in the surrender. The surrender that none of this is up to me, and that the fighting is just fighting life. It's suffering, and suffering is not innate to who we are as human beings. It's a human construct to fight life. And so this is who I am. My gift on this earth is love. This divine love that I feel inside of me. And learning and sitting and listening And that's what I want to give to the world. And that requires me giving up this identity that has so much fear attached to it. If I am not this person, then something bad will happen. I won't be accepted if I don't have, if I'm not perceived a certain way, if I don't have money and status and possessions. And it's like this fragile ego is all just built around those things. It feels like such, and when I felt into it and I stopped fighting, I just surrendered and yielded, it all just made sense. And I realized that by fighting, I was fighting God's will, fighting the universe, whatever you want to call it. And it made me perfect, that I do not have sin and I'm not wrong and I can't be wrong. And like, who am I to question that? Like, what power do we think we have to be able to think we can control and decide who we are? Like, to think it's up to me, thousands of years of evolution, and I have the power, it's up to me. Like, that is how much of illusion the ego is under. And so I sit here not knowing what my future is going to be, not knowing what this next moment will be. But I'm not going to fight it. I've got these quotes behind me. What saves you as well as the world is being your own true self. And that's my journey. I'm going to be me. And if that inspires other people to be themselves or feel a little bit more love and peace, then that's my gift to the world through me, by being me. And the second one there, something wonderful is already happening. This idea the ego has that it needs to control and have, and then good things will happen. But it's funny, the ego can't even handle how being happy for long enough, because it thinks something bad's going to happen again. But realizing that in every moment something wonderful is already happening. It's a gift. It's all a gift. It's already happening for us. And that last one, if the ego doesn't control everything, miracles happen. And it just removes this lens of fighting against the world. This need to control this fighting. And just surrendering to it and receiving and loving myself as I am. Receiving that life has my back. And that whatever life gives me, I will accept with love, and I'll act with love instead of fear. That's my calling, to love. Fear is the ego. There's no right or wrong decision, but am I acting from love or for love? It's that simple.